guys, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at my display stand for C-3PO, which is made out of PVC pipe. Hey buddy, how you doing? He didn't like when I come slide it into the frame. So the stand is made out of PVC, as you can see it back here. And it's designed for C-3PO, but it's obviously going to be really easy to modify this design for other costume displays. You could buff it out with some padding or foam if you wanted to put like an actual cloth costume, or if you had, say, like a stormtrooper costume or suit of armor, or anything, you could make adjustments to this design and it would probably work really well. So let's have a look. To start with, one of the main features on this that is very handy, as far as definitely for C-3PO, where the costume is really hard to get inside once it's together, is I made the arms so they come right off, just like this. They stay on just by having the weight of the costume arm on the arm of the PVC mannequin. They never fall off. They fall off a little easier when it's just like this, but when the costume's on there, I've never had an arm fall off. They slide out, and the insert is a 1/2-inch little section of PVC here. Inside, I use the cap for one of these 1-inch, I use a cap for a 1/2-inch PVC, put it on the end, put it inside this 45-degree bend. This might be a 30-degree. Let me see. I don't know. We'll say it's 45 for now. It's fine. Stuck that inside there, and I put a little piece of 1-inch PVC down inside and glued it so this won't come back out. So this is pretty much permanent. To get the parts of the costume arms on, this just comes apart. So I slide this in the upper part, stick the arm on, and then slide this in place. And because of C-3PO's hands, they're just sort of a one piece. They just sort of stick on there, and it looks good. I'll do a time lapse of building the costume onto the suit here after this is done, so you can have a look. But so this is the design of the arms. It's really simple. Take the other one off here. They just pull out like that. Another thing that is really beneficial about this is that the whole torso comes off of the legs really easy. Now, I think for any armor-type costume, this is going to be a huge benefit, because anytime you have to take a mannequin all the way down, lay it down, stick the legs on from the bottom, stand it back up, and try to get it all lined up with the pegs, it's a giant nightmare. So this saves a lot of hassle. Now, all of the torso bits from the pipes that slide into the legs and all of these pieces are 1-inch PVC, with 1-inch PVC fittings. You can see I used T-fittings down here just to kind of support it across. I used a T-fitting for the neck. This is just a 2-liter soda bottle for a neck. I've had this for years, and it's held up totally fine. It's glued in there with hot glue. It hasn't come out yet. For the shoulders, I used these four-way pipe fittings. The reason for that is that initially I had some of these 3-way fittings on there, and the suit sat too low, so I needed to bump it up just a little bit to make it look more natural. So these actually act like your traps and help hold the costume just a tad higher, which is good. 2-liter soda bottle works fantastic for the C-3PO. It's a good size as a head anyway, so you see like my neck and head, it's about the same height. So it's good for base. Very cheap to make. And all this PVC I had used for other things, which is why it's painted all crazy. So this is basically salvaged crap that I had for other projects. So for the legs and the base, the legs are 1¼ inch PVC pipe, and everything under this is 1¼ inch fittings. The feet on C-3PO, these are just fiberglass feet that I made to stay on the display. They pretty much never come off except for this demo. This base is just another found item I had used for something else, just a piece of wood. I drilled 2 holes in it so that the legs could go through. The bottom is basically a bunch of 3-way PVC pipes, as you can see here. And I added some wheels so it can be rolled around. And the stand just goes right over the top of it, and it's very easy to move once it's all together. So this is how it's together. Eventually I'd probably put another pipe in here and maybe spread the wheels out, but overall this has worked fine. It's never fallen over or anything like that. But you can see this is the basic design. I'll hold it up from the bottom so you guys can look at it. And that could be modded any way you want to make it better. But that's a quick look. Now I'll just do a quick time lapse of building this thing up so we can have a look at how it all goes together. It's pretty easy and I like it. Be back in a minute. So, as you can see, it goes together very easily, and it's super quick to assemble, very easy to put together, take apart. The whole display, I was able to put it on the mannequin in less than, I think it was 5 minutes total. Now, I know I sped that up, but less than 5 minutes, and I was still digging stuff out of the box and unwrapping things from the last time I wore the suit. So, with all my fumbling around, it was still quick to do, and it's easy to take off as well. I hear my dog barking like crazy out there. So, yeah, check it out. If you got any questions about it, let me know. I'll try to answer them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.